Clubbers. I'm Amanda.
And I'm Jennifer.
And we are bringing you 25 Days at Disney, Day 1.
And so for Day 1, we are going to be doing Tangled versus Frozen, which is a very big debate of which one is better with the music, the characters, which movies people can stand more, all of that stuff. So we're going to first jump off into talking about the famous voice actresses in this movie.
So in Tangled, we got Mandy Moore, who's been around, 90s. She was big, and everyone was singing her songs. And then she came back for Tangled. It was great. Mm-hmm. And then in Frozen, we've got Kristen Bell, and we got Idina Menzel.
Mm-hmm. And so something that is very different about both of these movies is the actual voice actress is used for the singing parts of it.
Snow glows white on the mountain tonight, not a footprint to be seen.
For those of you who actually don't know, what happens a lot in Disney is they have one actress or actor that's hired for the voicing part, and then they actually bring someone else totally in that seems a little bit sounding like their regular voicing part, and they have a second person to sing. So for example, with like Pocahontas, they have a separate voice actress from a singing actress.
In Aladdin, there's a different voice actress for Jasmine than there is who sings her songs.
And then you do get movies like The Little Mermaid where we have
Jodie Benson.
Yeah, Jodie Benson, who is going to be the voice actress and then also the singing actress of the same part.
Ready to stand and ready to know what the people know.
Now you were doing more voice than that when we were recording, right? A lot more.
A lot more. I want to be where the people are. I want to see them dancing, walking around on those, what do you call them? Oh, feet.
And then, now another thing we're going to jump into as well is that there is the big thing about the love stories in Disney. That's, one of the big things Disney likes to do, love stories. But Tangled versus Frozen now, Tangled does not start off as a love story. Tangled, Rapunzel's in the tower, all she can think about is getting out. When she meets Eugene, she does not like him at first. She's just thinking of a way to get out. Later on in the movie, the romance happens. They don't get married at the end of the film like most Disney princesses do, but there is the love connection in there. And Frozen, you've got, of course, Anna and Hans. Love is an open door. I hate that song. Love is an open door. They're immediately in love. Elsa's like, no. Finally has a sense of, you can't marry a guy you just met. And then, yes, Anna ends up, falling in love with someone else by the end of the movie. And they don't get married right away, which is great. Because, it's not the first movie to do that. But they made it a point in the story to not do it. They were the first ones to bring up that you can't marry a guy you just met. They're not the first ones to do it. They're just the first ones to bring it up.
Okay, so now we're going to get into the music part. And so when it comes to talking with both of them, they both have a great score in each. From at least my point of view, I would definitely say that the music from Frozen is more powerful. It gets stuck in your head more. You can also say that when people talk about Frozen, that is an aspect of the movie that really annoys people, that there are the parents or the people who have had the movie played over and over again, that they are just honestly sick of it. I actually like the music in it. I don't have a problem with it. I can hear it over and over again and not get sick of it. I guess you can honestly say with this movie, this was one of the big, huge Disney movies where the merchandise went crazy and it was just really pumped out, and many people say, well, how much it got pumped out, it kind of ruined it for some people. Well, I guess you could say that has happened with a lot of other Disney movies, and people might have just honestly forgotten about it. So when you think of back, like in the 90s, they were pumping movies out a lot. It's not going to be the same where it was being put out on TV a lot, that kind of stuff. But I think that people had the music playing way too much and in their face that they got sick of it.
for some people, like me in general, I'll play a song over and over, and I will eventually get sick of it. Some people get sick of things faster than others. It's just how it is.
And that's why I do say with this that, hey, there was a lot of Disney movies in the past that was overplayed. It really was put out there with merchandise. And I don't really remember people getting mad about the movie, getting sick of it. At least for me, I don't remember that.
I remember being little and all of this Beauty and the Beast stuff, all of this Little Mermaid stuff, which is which is back. It's still there.
Yeah. But at the same time, I didn't see people getting upset about that.
No.
So it was very strange to see that happen with Frozen. And the reason why we're talking about that with this category, because it had to deal with the music. When it comes to Tangled with the music, to me, it's not as memorable. Honestly, I know that I haven't watched Tangled very recently to know all the titles of the song.
I don't remember the exact titles. There's the song about when she's waking up doing her chores. There's the song about the the lanterns, the lights. Mother Gothels, Mother Knows Best.
Keep wondering, 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 when will my life begin?
At last I see the light, and it's like the fog is lifted. And at last I see the light.
Those aren't songs that aren't, at least Mother Gothels, not exactly, repeatable. Let's sing it all, sing it all the time. Mandy Moore has a softer voice, a little bit more radio voice than Idina Menzel, who is Broadway. She has more oomph behind her voice. There's a difference to that. That's why, Let It Go, I think, also went on so well, because it was just literally emotional song. It's not just a pretty song. There's emotion behind it. So that's another difference. Not that the songs in Tangled are bad, it's just different.
Okay, and then the next thing is kind of what we already touched upon, that there are many people who argue that one of these films are better than the other, or one they can stand more than the other.
Everyone has different tastes. Tangled has that more sunny, bright feeling, except of course near the end, we know this. But Frozen is kind of dark and dismal during a lot of the movie because it's winter. Tangled is during the summer. So you have that different color scheme and how it makes you feel. People react differently. So, again, it appeals to different audiences. I personally like Tangled's story a little bit better. But
I like both of them, so
yeah.
I don't really go against each other. And then the last thing that you were going to talk about just quickly.
How Demi Lovato sings, the Let It Go song at the end of the credits for Frozen. I personally think that maybe she should have been picked as the voice for Elsa. Idina Menzel, love her. She just sounds older. She doesn't sound 21. She doesn't sound old. She just doesn't sound 21. So I think we are good here, though. Just that last little tidbit. So, Stub Clubbers, we will see you soon for, again, 25 days of Disney. Keep watching, subscribe, get the notifications.
And remember that we're on Facebook and on Twitter and Instagram.
All right, bye.
The cold never bothered me anyway.